ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the desert. As today we have, guys, more women being single and whining about it on TikTok, as Ampu is already losing his crap. So we're gonna take a listen, gentlemen. Let's see what we have today. Hope you're all doing good, by the way.
I am 42 years old and I'm single, and if I don't start my videos like this, then nobody fucking watches them. But I'm on your FYP page for a reason, and that reason is because the algorithms pulled some data points from you, and this is exactly what you're supposed to say. There's lots of different kinds of single people out there and reasons why people are single. I'm going to explain mine and potentially yours too. So I've always been the kind of person where I've had lots of darkness and shadows in my life.
Wow, very edgy, eh, guys? Put on your psychologist hats on and let's listen to her. Like and subscribe, please.
As many of us have, but I don't sit in them and I'm not afraid of them. I dig through and I deal with them in a way that is effective and healthy. And I've always said, you know, there's two different kinds of people. There's the kind of people who bad things happen and then they use that bad thing as an excuse to be bad. And they're like, well, I'm like this because I had a hard childhood or whatever, some stupid shit. Or you can be the kind of person that's like, these bad things happened, I effectively got through them. And now when I see somebody else going through that, I'm able to help them as well. That's what I do. So when you are the kind of person that finds the light, basically, in all the darkness, you put out a very strong energy. And initially, people like it. But then, once they get to know you a bit, you trigger them. Because...
Not gonna lie, guys, she lost me at energy. She was making sense up until that point. Can you imagine? I am just thinking the amount of energy that a psychotherapist listen about. A modern day psychotherapist, I can guarantee you, any single woman that goes there, each and every one of them talks about energy. It's gotta be truly tiresome.
You subconsciously make them look at the shadows in their lives. We generally tend to like people based on how they make us feel about ourselves. And someone like me and maybe someone like you can sometimes make people feel resentment or maybe an ambivalence, because it's like, I really like this person, but I don't know if I like how they make me feel. They make me feel insecure in some ways. And it's intimidating as well. And it comes across as like kind of cocky, like to say all this, but I don't mean it to be. And also, like, there's been plenty of people that have come into my life and, you know, maybe I was mid-healing on something and they were healed on something. And them coming into my life evolutionized my soul in a more expedited way. So it's important to let these people come in and out of your life because you help them, they help you, and it was all for a reason.
Okay, so body count high. That's all I needed to know. Oh, the light, the darkness. She's talking more about the light and dark side, like she's Yoda or something. Oh, but this and that, but the energy. Just tell me your body count and I can make my assessment from there. Which is what I was waiting for. I haven't watched this video, by the way. And it's all that matters. And it's ironic because just a minute or two ago, she said that, well, it's all about how you deal with the trauma. You know, it's all about how you deal with the problems. Are you gonna become a good person or a bad person? Well, you've probably went through situationships. You've probably went through one-night stands, devaluing your body and your time. How does that make you a good person? But don't let me judge too soon, gentlemen. Let's see if she provides more information.
But to find somebody who's going to stay is so particular when you're this kind of person like me. because they need to be on the same wavelength as you, and they need to feel not triggered.
Talking about wavelengths, gentlemen, I finally met a goth girl. It was truly amazing. But then it turned out that we went on the same wavelength, you know, so no matter how much it hurt me, I just had to let her go. Wavelength. All these words, I truly hate them. Use the language that we've used for centuries. All these words, guys, the energy, the wavelengths, the emotional intelligence, all these words that are truly not words because they are vague and don't mean anything at all. They're just not words. Stop using them.
They can recognize that maybe you highlight their own shadows, but they're not going to be triggered by it. They're going to be like, oh shit, I like that this person helps me see these things, and then they deal with it. But that isn't common, and that is going to take somebody super, super strong to do that. I mean, that's hard to say. Sheryl Crow wrote a song about it. Are you strong enough to be my man? Most aren't. And that is okay. Most shouldn't be. Most people shouldn't be for you. Otherwise, we would just be marrying whoever. You'd be marrying the neighbor right now if you wanted to. It's supposed to be really tight in on like who you allow into your life, especially for, you know, hopefully forever. But when you do meet that person, or when I meet that person who has that strength and self-awareness and is on the same wavelength as me and doesn't sit in their shadows and finds the light all the time, think about how great that's going to be. Like, that's going to look like just traveling around the world and giggling at stuff. And that's fantastic, because we're not going to let shit get to us. Because you don't need to. Life is too short. At the end of this, we die. At the end of this life, we die. So it's like, there's no point in being upset. There's no...
Guys, watching TikToks like this, honestly, make me wish that that time will come soon. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No point in scrutinizing people and trying to find the worst in things and making excuses. The point is to feel joy as often as you can. So when you find somebody who is strong enough to find that joy all the time, which sounds actually quite simple, and it is, it's just an anomaly. But when you find that person, it's gonna be awesome. So
you're not going to.
Be patient. I'm patient. I'm not even looking, because I don't think things happen when you look. But when it does happen, for me and for you, it's gonna be great. And you're gonna remember this video and be like, that blonde chick on my phone, she was right.
No, you really aren't. Alright guys, I made the assumption that this woman has been through situationships and one night stands, and it's an assumption. I don't know. And people have told me in the past, oh Hidan, why do you jump to conclusions so fast? Maybe she's different. Well, while watching this, I saw a recommended TikTok from this creator titled, "Can a situationship be love?" And the caption says, situationships are fine, but it can be whatever else, you know. So she thinks that situationships are fine. She's obviously been through them. Again, I didn't know this information when I started the video. I just saw the recommended TikTok while she was blabbering about energy. So yes, she has been through situationships. My assessment was right, as it is in most of the cases, because these women, guys, they are moreover all the same, you know, and it takes some really big balls for you to be talking about how you have to be the bigger person, you have to do the right thing, when you haven't. All right? And yes, it's no excuse. Oh, I have childhood trauma. Everybody has childhood trauma. It's no excuse. Be the bigger person. Stick out from the rest. You know, take your life in your hands. You're a woman. You have all the power of choosing who you want to be with, in what relationship you want to be with him. You have all that power. And you chose it to be in situationships. And now you are What was she? 43? 42. Now she's 42 and she's like, well, I'm just out here still waiting for my partner. You're not going to meet him. It's over. It's over. My hell, am I tired of these women, guys. There's two types of women in this world, alright? The ones who are promiscuous and selfish and 304s and are for the streets, and the ones who are marriage material, right? There's nothing more. It's just those two types, and you fall on the first one. So anyway, gentlemen, let's move to another short TikTok before our article story. There is also a gem.
Guys are really stupid sometimes because they'll look at someone like me and be like, I just like girls that are naturally pretty, like you. It's like, okay, just because I don't have blonde hair and fake tits doesn't mean that there's anything natural about me, all right? My hair is fake, my eyebrows are tattooed on, I have 25 units of Botox in my forehead, chin filler, I get an oxygen facial once a week, I have a 25-minute skincare routine, Invisalign. There's nothing naturally beautiful about me, David. Shut up.
Holy hell, guys. To be honest, I'm really bad at picking up on those things. If you ask me, this woman is natural and she has like the black thingy on her eyelashes. But my hell, these women, guys, have more modifications than General Grievous. Like and subscribe for the Star Wars references. But I know, can you pick up on those things? The point of this TikTok is, women, guys, they're not worth it. They're just not worth it overall. They are fake on the outside, fake in the inside. Their emotions are unstable, right? Their proposals, their vows mean nothing. It's just some days I wish I could rip my balls away and just stop caring about them in the slightest, you know. But now, let's move on, guys, to our article story that is very good. It's titled, I'm tired of living this life alone. I want to play a game with you guys. Guess if this is a woman or a man talking. I'm tired of being single at 35. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm a cool person. I have 2 master's degrees. So... It was at this point that I could bet my pyramid that it's a woman, because you'll never hear a man bragging about his crappy master's degrees. Never ever have I seen a single man do that. And it's a woman, of course, as we'll find about later. I work in marine conservation in a freaking international organization. Despite my passport, I've brought myself to 39 countries excuse me, and lived in 4. I'm a scuba diver and a rock climber. I play the piano. My recent ex described me as a great conversationalist, smart. You have cool hobbies, you are cultured and well-traveled. What man says, oh, you are well-traveled, or you're well-traveled? We have Vasco da Gama over here, guys. You enjoy experiencing new things. You're beautiful and funny. When we managed to hang out together, I really enjoy it. He continued to say this until we broke up 2 weeks ago. Oh well. What am I doing wrong? Despite describing me as such, he still left me because he couldn't handle the long distance. We were friends for 10 years before dating. The dating apps don't work. Going out and doing hobbies don't work. What else can I do to meet people and just get dates? Someone like me attractive to men? I feel I've missed the boat at 35. Well, you said it, not me. I'm so tired of it. I'm in Krabi and had the most amazing time scuba diving and rock climbing, and I continue to just experience life alone. Don't get me wrong, nothing in my life is being held back, for I'm not waiting for someone to come for me to enjoy life, but I really want to enjoy life with a significant other. These women, guys, they always contradict themselves. They always start by prefacing that, no, but I'm happy, that I don't need no one, it's not like I'm missing out on something, and then follow it up by saying, but I want someone to enjoy my happiness with. Edit. Comments have indicated that being career-oriented has hindered me. I mean, I just have a regular 8-hour job on weekdays. Home by 4:30. It's a great career, but I always have time. Comments have also indicated that I may not have had enough time or given enough effort in my previous relationship, with the quotation I included. That's completely not true, as I've used Reddit previously to ask if what I was experiencing in that relationship was normal. I bent over backwards for that guy, to be honest. I gave that my all and I'm shattered. I should probably not be dating now and should focus on. I'm actually doing therapy. The reason I moved countries a lot is because I can't find a job in the country I'm in. I was in a European country for 3 years, had to leave because visa was running out and I didn't have a job. Comments have also indicated that my accomplishments are meaningless in dating. Yes, they are. Again, what were you? Marine conservation in an international organization. Man, that's hella cool. That's amazing. I would love to learn about that. But when it comes to dating, man, we just don't care. Like, get it through your heads. We don't care. You can be working at McDonald's or you can be working in a space station in Mars. We really don't care. But they are facts. I thought it would be weird if I describe my personality, as I can't do that objectively, therefore can be considered as facts. And so I quoted my ex, who did say I am funny. Several times he has also said I am kind and empathetic. In our parting message, he said he appreciated my morals and values. I appreciate the wonderful and lovely advice and comments for the next steps. Alright, what are your thoughts, gentlemen? A lot of investigating I'm making you go through today. But my thoughts are that, again, there are just two types of women in this world. There are the dating material ones, which it really doesn't take a lot. Fit, feminine, friendly, most men will describe. You know, have nice values, be humble is something that all men on this planet appreciate. Those are the dating material. And then there is the not dating material, which in most cases includes promiscuity and bad dating choices, alright? If you are of the first group, nothing will matter. I mean, you have a few things, like for example, the distance is it's a massive problem for a lot of men will be because, well, I don't want no girlfriend that I can see once a year, you know. I don't know how often you visit, but that's a massive problem. But again, guys, I tell you, and you know it's a bit true, when men find a woman that is valuable, they are willing to fight a pack of lions for her. You know what I mean? Like, men have gone to war to die for that one girl they love. If you are that type of woman, and again, I'm not talking about Miss Perfect. No, just saying nice person, pleasant, humble, doesn't have bad dating history, makes for a good companion. You can't hide. You can go to the North Pole. You'll still find men who are interested in you, multiple of them. You can go to the depths of the planet, alright? You can go to the core of the planet. Men will find their way. Tired of saying this. Women, guys, who are good and valuable, they cannot escape being wifed up. You know what I mean? But we'll finish it here as my voice is running out. Thank you for joining, guys. I hope you liked it. Thank you for supporting the channel with your likes, subscribes, and most importantly, your attention and your time. These trying times. Have a good one, gentlemen.